Hi color kids, this is Katie Carty-Hiley from RainbowBrite.net. Welcome back to the Rainbow Land Museum, and I'm already back for another UK merch haul because literally the day that I recorded the last video, I received the next box from Janine. I was like, okay, you know what I'm doing tomorrow. So, look, I'm just going to jump right in because this is awesome. And the very first thing I'm going to show you, and the reason I'm wearing my beautiful indigo shirt today, is something I've never seen before, which makes it that much more exciting and special and rare, and oh my god, and she just found it on eBay. It's not like she had to go to some strange end of the earth antique shop to find this, but I had searched eBay for years and have never come across this. I don't search eBay so much these days. It takes up a lot of time because I would always search all of the countries, and yeah, that gets time consuming, and then you're left drooling over all the things that you kind of want, but it's like, should I pay that much for it? Do I have room for it? Whatever. So I've gotten out of the habit, but even so, I feel like I would have seen this before if it was not super rare. So I think it's super rare, and it features indigo, which is why I'm wearing this beautiful shirt. This is a lunchbox from the UK, which, tell me if you've seen it, because I sure as heck never have. And it's adorable! Oh my gosh, and this is actually a sticker, and there's a sticker on the back. This is a St. Michael lunchbox. It's made by the same company, the Marks & Spencer, that made that mug, the Mitten Box mug that she sent me a while back, which is definitely a British company. So this is absolutely an English exclusive, like it was made. They've got an address on Baker Street in London. So yeah, but the fact that even the sticker is still on the back, it says, don't immerse in water, that kind of thing. Either someone just really took that seriously and never submerged this in water, or it just wasn't used. I don't know, but it's in immaculate condition. Because you guys know, especially for things this old, typically stickers, even if they're not peeling around the corners, there will be discoloration from getting wet or getting hot or whatever the case, but there's no discoloration, there's no peeling. It's perfect. It's brilliant. There's a tiny little, and that could have even been there from the beginning, maybe a slight scratch on the actual image over indigo and hammy, but even that is barely noticeable. But I love the fact that it features indigo and hammy. How often does that happen? Hardly ever. So that's amazing. Red Butler's on all kinds of things. I guess just because red's the first color, so he's the default color kid that they go to put in things. Although I love the way he's sitting. He's being all coy and cute. It's adorable. But I'm so happy anytime, it's super rare, from another country. It features a character that we hardly ever see on anything, especially anything vintage. So this checks all the boxes of things that Katie adores. So, and this is only the first item, but this is the most rare of the lot I'm going to show you, so I had to pull it out first. But oh my god, Janine, thank you so much. This is amazing. I was looking even back through just pictures I have of things that I found on eBay, not things I necessarily own, but I will just, keep a copy of the picture and then add it to my website so that people know it exists. And there is another red lunchbox from the UK. It may even be made by the same company, I'm not sure, but it's a completely different image on the front. And I don't even think it's a sticker. I think it's a printed on type thing. Now, I got this open yesterday. How did I do it? It's not a typical clasp that I'm used to. I think you have to push down or how did I do this? It's so childproof that I can't do it. There we go. I'll show you the clasp that I'm talking about. It fits in to this other thing, and yeah, it goes through there. But as you can see, there's a little lip on it, which makes it stay. But then you have to kind of press down to get it to go through. And if I were a kid, I would have trouble opening this, honestly. Maybe that's why they didn't sell so well. Kids couldn't open it to eat their lunch. But anyway, it even has its thermos that it originally came with. I mean, it's not printed with anything Rainbow Brite on it, but I'm certain that this came with it. Yeah, Bluebird, Swindon, England. Yeah, Bluebird. And actually, I'm going to show you the other things that she put in here that did not come with the lunchbox, but are also amazing, is a whole little set of dishes. Okay, so you've probably seen the American ones. We had, so let's see, plates of 2 sizes. They're like tin. They're like these little metal things. And there's some other plastic, like there's plastic cups. Yeah, there's at least 2 cups. One with a handle, one without. There's like a pitcher, some little teacups. I can't see them from here. It's too dark in there. But those are the general things that I'm used to seeing. And I even, again, went on my website and looked to see if I had pictures of these when I started looking at them. And I did, although I mistakenly had them labeled as Italian dishes. So most likely I saw them on Italian eBay at some point and just assumed they were from Italy. But if you look on the bottom, they very clearly state they're not. They're Bluebird, the same company that made this thermos. Bluebird Toys Limited, Swindon, England, copyright 1983. So I'm just going to start with what's in here and then I'll show you the others. So this is the largest one and it's like a little pitcher. So we're having a little tea party here is what's going on. But I have to show you the artwork because it's really adorable and it's different on every piece here. Here, I'll go to the smallest one next. And this is, again, unique. Like, there's only one of the pictures, and there's only one of these. And I don't know what this is, because there's a bunch of little teacups, because they have a handle. Let me show you the artwork on that. And then there's this that does not have a handle. It's the artwork, actually, the artwork is the same on these two. But this one's smaller, does not have a handle. So, I don't know. Is it one of those funny British things like an egg cup that we don't have over here? I don't know. It's pretty shallow. It's not really deep, but egg cups don't have to be deep. I don't know. If any of you know what this is, tell me, because I'm interested. And actually, I just noticed on the front of these, it says 1984 Hallmark. I like noticing the years that things were made. So, okay, I've got those 2 unique items, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these teacups. Oh, wait a minute, this one's different. So, okay, 4 cups. This is a smaller pitcher, with the same art as the cups. Yeah, but it's a little bigger and it has a spout on it. So, that's so funny. This cracks me up. Like, I'm always just curious. Like, okay, what's this for, that for? Like, I would assume one is for, you know, cream. If you're having a proper English tea, especially, you would have cream and sugar. So, maybe, or milk, if not cream. Maybe the larger one is supposed to represent the tea, teapot. It's not a teapot, but okay. We'll pretend this has the tea, and this would have the cream or milk. And then those would be the teacups. Maybe the little thing without a handle is meant to have sugar cubes in it? I have no idea, but I'm having fun just pretending. And I just love looking at these. Okay, and then we also have 2 sizes of plates in this set. And these are plastic, they're not tin. And I've got here 4 of each. So this is probably a complete set of whatever this is. I don't have a picture of it in box. So I don't know if it came with anything else, but I'm pretty sure that all the pictures I had matched these things that she sent me. So again, it's so cute. I love this. And the artwork is different depending on if you're looking at the small plates versus the big ones. So it has tweak on it. And it's just, I say that about everything, that it's so cute, but it's true. I like literally feel that way. And all of these are adorable. So I have so much more now to add to my dishes collection than I ever thought I would. And oh my gosh. Oh, and it's got a blue handle, just in case I didn't show that off. I think the other red one I saw had a yellow handle. But I love this one because I've never seen it before. It's got indigo on it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love indigo. She's just I love the theatrical thing. Like, I was in drama and theater I was a total theater nerd back in middle school and high school. So I dig that life. I'm all about Indigo. Okay. Moving on. Sorry, I'll try not to make this one as long as the last one. She also sent me a greeting card, which I don't think I have this one. I have other Easter cards, but this one I'm pretty sure is unique to me. That I don't have it or haven't seen it. Like, I'll have to go look back through either my stack of cards or I've taken a couple pictures to try to remind myself which ones I have. But it's not ringing a bell anyway, and it's got an image inside that you can color, which is just darn cute. Let's see what it says. Just picture how the scene will look, all painted rainbow bright. Use water on the magic paints to color it just right. And then just picture an Easter day that's as nice as it can be, and you will know the kind of day you're wished especially. That's so cute. So I'm sure this is not back of panel 2 for paints. Oh my god, it comes with paints! I was not expecting that. Okay, when I read this earlier, and I was like, oh yeah, they're probably talking about those like trays of paints, then you get your water, your cup of water, you dip your brush in it, you put it in the little thing with the color, it gets it wet, that type of paint. I thought they were just expecting you to have your own paint, because it's not one of those that you just get the image wet and it turns colors. Those always have funny little dots around the edges and stuff of colors, so you know what it's gonna bleed out into when you get it wet. But then I just saw at the top, see back of panel 2 for paints, and I'm like, huh? What are you? And sure enough, it comes with its own paints. That's magnificent. And again, this has never been used. Never. This is immaculate. It's brilliant. I love it. Thank you! This is so cool! Okay, going on from there, we'll do a couple other paper products. So I've got a couple more German stickers! Okay, now I've got Katrine Kleeblatt. This is patio green in German. And Schleich Mikkel and Grummel Grieskram. Murky and Lurky. These are so cool! Gosh, I've got a lot of these now! You're amazing, Jenny! Thank you! And these are different doll stickers. These are from Europa, or Europa, I believe as they say in Germany. This is the company that made all of those German radio plays, like the audio cassette tapes. And there's actually an advertisement for them on the back of these stickers. I can't read what all of that says, but it's got a list here of the first 6. Even though there's 30 something, there's a ton of them. But this is, yeah, something in Rainbow Land, and then it's got a whole, I'm not going to take the time to try to figure out what any of that says. But it's even, oh my gosh, I just realized the Rainbow Brite doll is holding one of the cassette tapes. That's amazing! I did not notice that at first. I just thought it was the dolls. But no, it's one of the large dolls, and she's literally holding one of the cassettes. I think it's the first one, actually. That's amazing. Pretty sure I haven't seen this before. So, too cool! Too cool! Okay, so going along with more foreign, not just British, but foreign things. There's actually 2. Well, I'll just show you one at a time. But both of these, she left me a little note to explain where some of these came from. And look at it! It's all rainbow. It's adorable. So this came from Belgium, and it's in Dutch. This is one of the storybooks from the 80s. I always forget the name of the American one, or the English one, whatever, when I look at this. I think it's Starlight Saves the Day, just going from the image. Macht alles Bier makes all something, maybe. Makes everything okay. What makes the word? I don't know. But anyway, it's this book that starts with this picture, whichever one that is, and all of the text is in Dutch, which is so cool. I don't read Dutch. I'm rusty on German, but I certainly don't read Dutch. I'm not even going to try. But I love these books in all the different languages and the different papers, like the US ones. Am I remembering right that they're kind of shiny? Or maybe some of them are. But this is, matte. But it's nice thick paper. It's good quality. And it's not drawn on or written in. Like, whichever child had this took very good care of their belongings. And on the back, and I've seen this on other books. I don't know if they're all Dutch. I'd have to look. But yeah, it's got all of the color kids. Although it's got their American names, or their English names, which is funny. Except under Rainbow Brite, it's something, 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 something Starlight. Wow, I'm not even going to try to read that. And it's got like a little description up here in Dutch. And ISBN number. Oh, here we go. So copyright 1984 Hallmark, but copyright 1985, whatever company this is, that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. And it's in Roman numerals. Like, it's a good thing I still sort of remember how to read those, or at least the last two. I don't even try to, like, start left, go right. I just look at the very end. I'm like, oh, that's a 4. That's a 5. Okay. Anyway, super cool. I'm loving this. And it's Deltas was the company. Yeah, there's not actually a title page or, something that would show the company information. That's all just on the back, on the cover. And yay, I love it. Thank you. So the other thing from Belgium is this puzzle. This is so cool. And I know I have at least one other Playtime puzzle. I don't remember it being this big though. This is a really big puzzle. I'm going to have to compare it to the others that I have. But yeah, again, the text here. Made in Holland. I can at least determine that much. Fabriek, feels like Holland. So yeah. Oh, here we go. Playtime. Schiedam, Holland. And it's big. Oh, this is in millimeters. 230 by 320. Whatever that is in inches. I got no clue. Oh, and it says wood pieces. Oh, hold on. I have to open this. It's got that word in like 4 different languages, but oh my god, they are! I don't know if you're gonna be, it's very light. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the grain in that, but it is totally wood. That's amazing! So it's like wood with cardboard on top of it. But wow. Wow. We don't see a lot of that. I'll tell you. Especially American puzzles. I'm just gonna say right now, most of the stuff made in other countries is much better quality than what we got in the US. I don't mind saying things against the country I was born in because we cheap out. Let's be real. I still think that stuff made back then is better quality than stuff made now, for the most part. But even back then, our puzzles were not wooden by any means, or even this thick of cardboard. It was already thin cardboard that, the image would tear off of easily and so forth. But this is really good quality. And it's almost all put together, like in the box. So I know all the pieces are there. I haven't tried to finish it off, but I can just tell by looking that, yeah. Oh, wow. This is so cool. Thank you so much, Janine. Getting things from Belgium and something that came from Holland, how cool is that? Oh, it's so big. I was not expecting it to be that big. And, okay, back to British things. So, remember, when was this? Not too long ago. She got me the tapestry set because I had which one did I already have? The stenciling, I think. And I thought at the time, because I was reading the back and it said Lacing Craft, and I was like, oh, I have that. I remember that one. Turns out the Lacing Craft I have is an American version, and she sent me the British one. So now I have the British Lacing Craft, which is better quality too. I think the images where you do some of the lacing on the American one are more colorful, like the backgrounds are more colorful. These are all white background with a character or a thing. But the images are really cool. And this image of Twink, I don't remember seeing before. He's like standing at attention, like, yes ma'am. So yeah, it's got some unique images. And like this picture of Starlight, I've seen it a few places, but it's hard to find, like, because it's one of my favorite images of him ever. I've got actually from one of the See and Read videos, I hate to call it an animation cell, but it kind of is. It's the ones they use to like pan across when they were doing like a moving storybook. But yeah, I have that image from one of those, and I'm like scared to scan it because I'm afraid I'm going to like mess it up. But anyway, this piece of artwork of Starlight, it can just, like, this particular image doesn't do it justice because it's got little holes all around him. But it's gorgeous. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it. And yeah, Spears Games. So now out of the 4, I have 3 of them. I still don't know what papercraft is. Pre-gummed. What does that even mean? It says 12 colorful Rainbow Brite pictures to make with pre-gummed paper shapes and printed cards. Pre-gummed. Okay, Janine, you're gonna have to tell me what pre-gummed means, or just gummed at all, as it refers to paper. I have no idea what that means. That sounds interesting, but oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Okay, so there's that. I think it's just one more item. Make sure I'm not leaving anything out. And this was another shock too, because I had seen like one picture of this before, but I had completely forgotten that I had even seen it. This is a purse, and it's got a little Twink, like, coin purse attached to it, and it goes in the little pocket, and it's so cute. So let me put this up close, pull a little Twink out. You can see he's got a zipper on the top, and the back of it is like a plasticky, leathery almost material. His face is a little faded, but what, this is from the 80s. What do you expect? This one was used. There's a little bit of damage around the corners. You should see the one from my childhood. It's in worse condition than this. Of course, I used it again in high school, so maybe that's where it got some of the damage. But anyway, I love the rainbow straps on this. This is actually a really big purse. Yeah, this is much bigger than a lot of the ones I've seen. Bags of character, another character product made in China. I was trying to see which company made it. I don't see that information. Let's see if there's any treasures in the Twink. See if some kid left a tuppence in it or something. But I just love this so much. It's adorable. This is amazing. Thank you, Janine. You're the best. I can't wait to put the stuff in the museum on my new shelves. And now I have space to put stuff on. Oh, super quick before I end this video. In my last UK merch haul, I made a couple mistakes, or one thing I wasn't sure of, so I just wanted to clarify. The thing I was wrong about, and I did make a note about it in the video, but I wanted to show you the eraser. This is the one that Janine sent me, and I was like, oh, I already have that one. No, I did not. I have this one, which is similar, but as you can tell, the shape is different. This one is actually like cut out on the bottom, whereas this is not, and it's slightly different size. And, oh, I just realized this. This one actually has copyright info on the back. Excuse me. And none from, pretty sure none of the ones from the UK had that. I think some might have said it on the front, like this one does. It says 1985. Actually, yeah, see, that's interesting too. The one from the UK says 1985 Hallmark. This one says 1983. And this one's from America. So, just wanted to clarify. There are 2 different erasers that have the same image, but the shape is slightly different. Everything else basically the same. Oh, actually the text of Rainbow Brite is different. On here it's red, over here it's like brown or black. Yeah. and the colors just pop a little more on this one, or this one may just be dirtier. I don't know. Whatevs. I love that they're different. Just, yeah. So that was one thing I just wanted to clarify from my last video. And then I was also saying how this book reminded me of an old book, and I was like, did they just reuse an old story? Almost. So there's Rainbow Brite and the Mixed Up Colors from back in the day, or sorry, not Mixed Up Colors, and the Big Color Mix-Up. See, I'm already getting the titles mixed up. Ha! Mixed up! Rainbow Brite and the Big Color Mix-Up is a book from the 80s, and the plot line is very, very similar to this one. But I looked through it, and I looked through this, and they are different. In both versions, there's a fog, and actually, no, okay, so it's slightly different. But there is in this one, Murky and Lurky are the ones that cause the issue. In the other one, it's just color. There's like fog, and the color kids all trip over stuff and over each other, and their star sprinkles go everywhere. And then when the fog clears, everything is the wrong color, and they have to go about fixing it. In this one, Murky and Lurky actually cause the fog, and oh, where is it? They even have, here we go. They have a box of color mixer-upper. So they're pouring that into this cauldron, and they make a fog, or like just, yeah, it makes kind of a cloud. And then once the fog clears, like they all go inside to get away from it. And once the fog clears, they all go outside. Everything's the wrong color. So again, they have to fix it. So it's a very similar plot line, but it's actually a different book. I was surprised. I thought they actually just completely reused an old storyline. So it is very similar, of course, and there is some reused artwork. Like, if you've seen this picture of Patty running before, that's from, I think, Happy Birthday, Buddy Blue, or one very similar if it's not exactly the same. So, yeah, of course they reused some artwork, but it's all redrawn and recolored. Yeah. And there's definitely some art in here that was not in the original one, and possibly not in other things either. So, still worth having, even if you have Big Color Mix-Up, you should also get Mixed Up Colors. Just to have the full set of all the mixed up things. But I am no longer mixed up. I am just happy and excited and so grateful. Thank you, Janine, so much. You're like the, in the episode where they bring Brian to be like the marshal, the head of the parade, whatever that is, you're that. You are the marshal of the Rainbow Land Museum. You are conducting the parade. And I'm having so much fun just walking behind you, throwing confetti in the air, and having a good time. So, thank you again so much. I'm never going to be able to say thank you enough, but I'm still going to try. So, until next time, have a rainbow day, everybody. Bye.